Alright, hey guys, this is Jordan, aka JJordizzle, aka Sanctified, here with my Diablo 3, and I want to make a quick blacksmithing slash crafting guide for those of you that don't know how to do it. Luckily it's fairly straightforward. This is going to be the first video, hopefully in a long series of videos about Diablo 3, kind of giving this a test run. We'll see how it goes. So first off, we have our blacksmithing area over here in New Tristram. This is the blacksmithing slash crafting person, and then these are all the workstations that you can also get to by clicking on the blacksmith himself. So we'll go ahead and click on him, and then go to craft. Now this whole interface is 90% of what you'll be working with crafting. Right here is the training tab, and as you can see I'm already level 2. I got level 2 blacksmithing on my demon hunter, but the crafting skills are shared throughout your whole account, so you can create gear and just give it to your lower level characters and whatnot. But it's pretty nice. You don't level up on every single character you have, just one character, and it takes care of the whole account. So I'm level 2 blacksmithing right now. To train it a notch into the level further, it would cost 4,000 gold, which I don't have right now, and it's unnecessary kind of to level it up further right now because the next items required to wear them are like level 17, and I think my demon hunter is 14, so I kind of jumped ahead in the blacksmithing a little bit, just kind of see what's going on there. But every time you train your level, or not level, but every time you train, you gain a notch in the level, and you also get rewards, which is more items, equipment, armor that you're able to create. So if I were to spend 4,000 gold right now and train it further, I'll be able to create the Journeyman Chain Boots and then the Journeyman Jagged Edge, which is a weapon probably. So this is the training tab, which is just when you want to spend money. It's a pretty big gold sink, but right now blacksmithing is pretty nice because the items that you can create are definitely on par or even better than the items that you'll find questing, which is kind of weird, but it's not too bad, I guess. Now, these two tabs over here, there's forged weapons and there's forged armor. So forged weapons, there's tons of different categories: axe, crossbow, all these categories that you can make, and you only start off with a couple categories when you're first starting with blacksmithing, but I leveled it up a bit and I have a lot of different weapons available. And then this is the armor tab, which is the same deal kind of. You only start with a couple ones, but I've leveled it up so I have a lot available. And most recently I actually leveled up, I was able to unlock the Journeyman shoulder guards, and those require level 17 to wear, and my main is actually only 14 right now, so it's unnecessary to level up my blacksmithing further for a while at least. Now, the salvage tab is basically where you just salvage all of the blue and better items that you get, and you convert items into crafting materials to actually craft more items. So for example, I have all these blues that I don't want, and I'll click on this anvil right here, or you can just click on the item, click on the anvil, and then left click on the item, and it salvages it into subtle essence. Now the materials are better as you do harder difficulties and whatnot, but for Act 1 you mostly get subtle essences, and also you can get a yellow item depending on the rarity, or just if you're lucky enough you can get a yellow material as well. So I'm going to go ahead and just salvage all of these items. Left click the anvil once, and left click every item that you want to salvage. That's the quickest way to do it, or you can drag it and then left click on the anvil. Now you'll see here that I got 2 of the yellow materials, the Fallen Tooth. I got 2 of those, and those are also used to craft items. I have a decent amount of subtle essence. I have 6, so we'll see what we can make with that. Now I can't make any weapons, but if I go to the armor tab, you can see the ones next to these items, which means I have enough materials to make one of those. So we'll go ahead and just we'll make a helmet for my barbarian. Actually, no, that requires level 10 and my barbarian's level 5, so we'll scrap that. We'll go with the Apprentice Boots. Now, to create these, you need 4 subtle essence and 363 gold. And I have enough gold and I have enough subtle essence, so you left click on craft and they will appear in your inventory. Now over here it says 2 random magic properties, so you might get lucky with stats that you need on your character, or you might not get lucky and get stats that you don't need. In that case you can salvage it again for, you know, a fourth of what you made it for, or you can just sell it or give it to an alt account, or alt character, excuse me. So on this, that was a pretty good craft. 6 movement speed, and melee attackers take 1 damage per hit, so I could definitely use this in my barbarian. No specific stats or anything like that. But that's about it for blacksmithing. Kind of a quick, simple guide. I hope it made it easier for you to understand if you had a hard time, or if you're just browsing through YouTube looking at Diablo 3 videos while you're at work or at school or something and can't play. But like I said earlier, this is my first video for Diablo 3, and kind of my first guide video slash commentary, I don't know, video in general, and I'm not that great at it, but I would appreciate comments and criticism, so please leave that below. You know, positive criticism is preferred, but negative criticism will be taken as well. But once again, thank you very much for viewing the video, and have a good night.